G'day guys, Chewy from Crash Course Gaming. Welcome to another episode of Heroes of the Storm. Today we're going to do a character spotlight on Sergeant Hammer, the range specialist vehicle from the StarCraft series. It's a really fantastic character. You can have fun with this one straight off the bat at level 1. The character playthrough we're going to go through today is with all the talents unlocked, so we're going to still be using a little bit more than the basic build, but trust me, you can still have just as much fun playing at level 1 when you're up to that area. Okay, just to quickly run up the abilities before we kick into the match. The first skill is Spider Mines, which is basically Sergeant Hammer drops 3 mines into the ground, which jump up and damage and slow enemies upon coming into a close proximity. The second ability is Concussive Blast, which is basically the knockback skill that you have. It's sort of like your defensive mechanism you can use to get away from enemies or push them into barriers or push them further into team fights. The third ability is Siege Mode, which allows Sergeant Hammer to become immobile and increase the range, the attack range you have, deal splash damage and also bonus damage to minion and structures. The trait ability for Sergeant Hammer, of course, is that you deal more damage to enemies the further they're away from you. Awesome character. Let's hook into it. We'll do the talents on the run. I hope you enjoy the video. Alright mate, let's kick it off. Alright, so I think we're going to go bot lane for this one again. Actually, you know what? We'll go top lane. We'll mix it up. So the first ability that I like to use, obviously what I like to focus on with Siege Tank is the ability to siege. So what I really want to do is increase the amount of damage I do by 10%. The further away the enemies are, it is the best way to go. So stacking this all up, you're sitting at about a 30% damage increase at maximum range. I'll show you how this becomes more pertinent as we get further into the build and the traits, but let's kick it straight off. Obviously a big thing about Sergeant Hammer is they don't actually have a mount. The mount is sort of the character or the hero. What you get is these things called thrusters, so every 30 seconds you can activate it for a speed increase that is normally matching of what it is for a mount. What I'll do is, what I like to do is you come in close, you siege once, you come for one attack, and then you unsiege. That's all you do. I try to do that a little bit on the plays at the start. You don't want to sit there. Yeah, we should be able to get some damage here. Just do some siege damage on them. Hopefully they ignore me. That was a bad move for him. And if you hit thrusters while sieged, you can actually quickly escape straight out of your siege mode. So a little bit of a tip there. If you want to hit Z and you think you're about to be taken out, hit it for a good escape. Alright, they've got that. Perfect. I'm going to come back in for the hide. Barbarian's earning quite well, but he might need some help. Oh man, I was really aiming for it. Oh, might have to... We'll just concuss him. And then thrusters out, get the heal, come back in for the damage. Witch Doctor. Oh god, I keep missing that this game. Oh, should be careful here. No, he took over that, but I'll take it back. No dramas, no dramas. Oh, better not siege. Alright, for the next ability we're going to go is increase the basic attack range. So that way we can sort of siege up and really take advantage of what this class is all about, and that is sieging. See if Barbie can sort of destruct them up. Just come in for the damage. There we go. Come on, keep it up. Perfect. There we go. That's how we do it. I was getting a little bit concerned. I thought, oh, I'm going to get done by one of my favourite characters. But that's okay. He didn't get me. It's all good. It's sweet. I might just come down to this lane for a quick push. It seems like the logical sense. Look, what you really want to be doing with Siege Tank is really sieging the enemy's base down. Really is what the build's about. I mean, if you can sit there in the cover and just constantly pick off at the HP of the enemy heroes, perfect. But if not, really take advantage of these situations. Might have to thrust out of there. There we go.
Better hit up a healing back ASAP.
I better go back top now. Are they going to be right down there?
Rock and roll.
There we go. Take all of them out. Get the globe to me. Perfect. I might actually get that so that way the siege is spreading the damage, spreading that splash damage more effectively. And he's just out of my range. His Valor's playing quite well. I must hat off to the Valor. He really is playing that character right well, just keeping out of that damage radius, but I'll get the thrusters increased. So what I really like to do for that next trait, I know I got it really quickly there, is I like the increased cooldown to thrusters. It really does help. That is your only real true escape, and you really want to have that as ready as you get, especially when you're sieging at the base. Yeah, they're probably going to need some help, so I'm probably going to come bottom just to assist them out here. They're getting hammered quite hard. Again, you can just see how just these creeps pushing, it just makes such an advantage for them. See if I can come in from the rear, put a little bit of a trap here. See if I can, yep. There we go. Oh, no. Come on, Sergeant Hammer, that's it. He's gone. Perfect. Throwing some mines there, nice. I'll just siege them down from a range. Nice. Yeah, I quite enjoyed the Siege Hammer. It is quite a fun class to play. Obviously, the opponents are giving us a bit of a good run for our money. Nice little spot here to team fight, and a nice spot to siege in there if I can just stay here. And if they forget about me, I'm probably going to get some really good value out of. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And now we just take all of their coins. Every single one of them. Perfect. Perfect. And then we've just taken it off them. Great. Really close one, that. We've got a pretty good opponent that we're versing at the moment. Hat off to them. But we managed to seize the objective, and now we get the push. Perfect. Just come down here. Might need to actually take advantage of this opportunity to push those creeps. I think we've been playing a little bit too passive in terms of taking over the creep camps, but we really need... Oh, God. I thought they were coming in there. Okay, obviously what I really like for this build is the blunt force gun, as it is just that bulk damage, and it is quite... Oh, I have to come around here. Just fire that off there. Again, just want to keep a bit of distraction here while we take those... Oh, God. Just get away from those zombies. That was really bad. That was a really bad play. See if I can just get locked into this spot. Just really take out those creeps. Whoop. Better get back and heal. Like I said, it is a fun class, but you're quite squishy with Sergeant Hammer. I'm not going to lie. He's a very squishy class, so you really want to be careful how you position yourself, and you don't really want to lock yourself into a bad position where they're just going to clean you up in a turn. There we go. Got those thrusters if they come in, and they're coming in. There we go. Like I said, really just having that cooldown reduced by that time period just assists so much. We probably really should take these camps out. Better go help Chen, but he seems to be doing quite a good job by himself. Just lock into place. Here we go. Take these ones as well. Come on. Yeah, it's really good. Really fun map. Really good to play. I don't know why, but Chen wasn't really attacking then. That was kind of silly. So, that was kind of dumb. Okay, let's get back into it, guys. Alright, how are we going to get this? Not really in the best sort of position here to be throwing a gag, but I'll see if I can bait something. Oh. There we go, there we go. Oh, go for the thrusters, Come in for that slow. Come on, spider bites. Come on. Ah, my God. God, it was so close. Come on. Give me a break. All right, next talent. What we're going to go for is obviously the Giant Killer. You can obviously opt out this item. The only reason I'm going Giant Killer is because of the enemies that we're facing. They're quite aggressive. I might just need that extra firepower in the team fights. If not, this is a great ability if you just want to keep up the siege momentum. Basically, it increases your basic attack damage by 25% if you haven't been attacked for at least 5 seconds. Really, really good if you want to keep that siege up. But I'm going to get out of here because I'm probably going to get hammered if I don't move. Like I said, not too bad. We're starting to get a bit more momentum here. The team's spreading out. People are taking the mercenary camps. It really is good. We've pretty much got them distracted down here, so we should be able to keep up a bit of... Should be able to keep this going for a bit, actually. I'm just going to go for the ult. I know it's kind of a crazy move to do. Yep, and there goes Diablo's skill. Let's fly in and go for some ownage. Well, watch out for them. There we go. And he's down. Just going to de-siege. That was a little bit too aggressive in that siege. That siege position was probably not the smartest. Like I said, we're pretty much distracting half their team down here while our team pushes top with the creeps quite well. The mercenaries. We've got to stop calling them creeps. There is a difference there. But that's okay. We've got that. We'll go for the escape. There we go. Vala's just used her ult. Perfect. Bit of a waste. Oh, look at that. Absolute waste in skills that they're doing right there. That was just absolutely insane. Should be able to get Nazeebo. Perfect. Take these zombies out just in case he's going for the walk build. I'm just going to go for the towers. There we go. Perfect. I got my escape ready if they come. And the other one I want is being able to move in siege mode. This is what the build's all about. You've got the increased attack range. You can move while sieging, and you can always just sort of putt along and keep them at that maximum range for that damage. It really is perfect. That and Giant Killer, just what you need. Oh! Perfect. There we go. I better back a bit. Oh, I'm just going to fly out. Oh, I better half stone back out of here. That was a little bit too much aggression there. I hope you're really enjoying this build. I really don't mind Sergeant Hammer. He is quite fun to play. It really is great. As the name suggests, being a siege tank, it is great for that siege damage. Really pushing the enemy bases. Yeah, I really do enjoy it. And with all the advances and the ability increases to artillery, it does make it quite fun. I'm just going to come in here and help the Barbarian. I'm staying off screen too much. I really got to stop doing that. That's how I get owned usually. Not having enough screen management. But there we go. We should be able to pick this off. Get that siege damage going. Looks like they're a little bit distracted, man. That's okay. We'll just keep firing these off. That's fine. They're still bottom. We've got plenty of time. Perfect. Perfect. I don't see them coming anywhere. Barbarian's not too far off. No, they're just going to let me pick the base off. Well, that's fine. We'll just grab that healing bloke. They want to do that. That's great. Perfect. There we go. Down with the geek. Normally, I wouldn't just sit here and take big risks of sitting in the base, but I mean, if they're just going to ignore me, I mean, I'm just going to pick their base apart. That's fine. That's what I'm all about. There we go. I'll pick their base apart. Yep, Nazeebo's coming through. I mean, that's a high-risk move. There was no point me even doing that, but I'll just keep picking that off instead. Yep. You're probably not going to get a match where they're sort of just going to be leaving you alone. I'm not sure whether we've still got a DC on the enemy side. Maybe that's just a bit of AI being quite dumb. But surely they would not just leave me here to pick off. Oh, here they come, here they come, here they come. See if I can bait them through the forest. Oh, no. We'll just take that out in 2 hits, that's fine. There we go. Just take the globe. I don't think we need to capture that mercenary camp, but I'll just keep pushing. You can do it, buddy. Go for it. We'll just sit here and just take out the rest of their base. I probably will need to go bottom to assist them. I can see where they're coming from. Well, another keep destroyed. Again, we haven't really been groveling or wailing in the hero kills, but you know what? We're doing what we're supposed to do, and that's go around and siege the base. And now we're up to this part. Oh, Jesus, okay. Oh. That was dumb. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. I can't believe he just tried to take me up. Oh well. I'll just keep auto-attacking that. Perfect. Perfect. I'll get out of there. Alright. Cool. Well, I guess we just ended. We really didn't get into it, but we got the final part to this, and basically what it means is our rocket orbits every 5 seconds. So basically when we fire the bad boy, it's going to be flying around for a bit. Which, if you can see the damage that it sort of does at this level of 800, it's quite a good skill to have, honestly. Well, we might be able to get off our maximum level ultimate. Oh, here comes the gank. They're coming in tight. I probably wouldn't have sieged then. I might just blow him back a bit. There we go. We'll just throw them there. Sort of distraction move. Well, they're following me up. They're following me up. Oh, there we go. There goes the rocket. And it's going to come back again. Alright, let's go in for the boost. If he can get us slow. Oh, come on, mines! Oh! Oh, that was good. I really enjoyed it. Well, there goes that rocket of mine. Oh, come on! Oh. Where's that rocket of mine? Where is it? There it comes again. It's going for another orbit. Probably not. Oh, I got distracted again. I'm doing it again. I've got to stop doing that. We should get Uther. We should get Uther. Nice and easy. That's it. I mean, probably not the best placement, but here it comes on the map again. I might just pick the base off. I had fun. As I said, this is Sergeant Hammer. I hope you liked the video. Obviously, there are many different ways you can play Sergeant Hammer. This is just merely one of many builds you can do. Hope you enjoyed the video again. Please subscribe, drop a comment, or anything else you'd like to see covered over Heroes of the Storm in the After Development. Happy to provide it.